everybody. I'm here still in Huntington Beach for another week and wanted to take this Saturday to work with you, showing you the benefits of the LifePro Surgepro Vibrating Foam Roller. And today, in honor of, this month is Self-Care Awareness Month. Is that right? Self-Care Awareness Month. Say that 10 times fast. Self-Care Awareness Month. And we just got off of Fall Prevention Week. I thought today would be a good day to talk about how to increase your hip mobility and flexibility, plus strengthen your hips with the Surgepro. So welcome everybody. Roseanne White here. I have my makeshift virtual training room here in an Airbnb I'm at in Huntington Beach, California. And it's still a little cloudy out here, but the sun should be coming out soon enough. So I thought I would come on live to talk to you about the Surgepro. So welcome. If you are new to LifePro, maybe you're just seeing this on the LifePro channel, want to welcome you to this. LifePro has a plethora of health and wellness products. You can see in the background, I've got a Vibrating platform, the Horizon Balance Trainer, the Triform, and just my mini gun, the new cups that just came out. I just have it all here, and it's been a lot of self-care for me this month as well. I've been really enjoying working with all these products to see how not only can it benefit for me personally, but for my clients as well. So today, the Surgepro, that's what it's about. If you have a Surge, if you don't, and you have questions, put them in the chat box. But as you're viewing in, let me know where you're tuning in from and how your day is. And gosh, happy fall too, by the way. Yesterday was the first day of autumn, so we're really excited about that in Arizona. The temperatures dropped down and it's a little bit cooler now, thank goodness. So I think it's going to be about 72 degrees here. So let's talk about foam roller. Let's get in on it. The Surgepro has 5 speeds, and it's a little bit different than most foam rollers because it vibrates. And that's what I love about this particular product. I've been using foam rollers for the past 25 years in the fitness business. And there's all sorts of foam rollers, the smaller ones, the longer ones, soft ones, dense ones. But adding vibration therapy is a real plus factor to this, because benefits generally ranging for foam roller is you're going to help improve your muscle balance from the tight tissue, the fascia, to the very weak fibers of the muscle. You're going to improve the blood flow there. It's going to help you to enhance your mobility and flexibility in the joints, and increase your range of motion. And that's what it's all about, especially as we get older. I see personally and professionally people losing range of motion. So we want to make sure that you are moving and grooving well into your later years. I find hip mobility is probably the number one thing I see with most of my clients as they get older. And they want to golf, they want to hike, they want to bike, they want to do all those things they did when they're in their 30s and 40s. But time happens. And I think of it as this. Fascia is this network of connective tissue, right? But I think of it this way. If you are not staying mobile and active, your fascia is like saran wrap, and you get shrink wrapped in your body. That's like the best visual I can explain about fascia. We have this whole network of saran wrap, and if we're not kind of stretching it all the time, it's going to just suck it and tighten us. So that's my visual for the day. But if you work with the vibration roller, it's going to help a lot to help reduce your muscle soreness. It's actually going to decrease your risk of injury as well, besides boosting your performance in everyday life, besides exercise and fitness. So I'm just going to talk a little tiny bit about the foam roller, just some of the specs of it for those of you who are not familiar. This little guy is 11.5 inches long and 5.5 inches in diameter. And I've already charged it. It's got a charging port. And it takes a couple hours to charge, and this will last at low speed for at least 4 hours of time in the vibration mode. If you're using it at the high speed, and now it's got 5 speeds, it'll last about 2 hours. And it goes from 28 to 38 hertz of energy. And they've got, I'm going to bring close up. You see these little nodules here, these little tubular ridges. They help to increase uh, the pressure of the device on your skin. It's almost like little fingertips, human fingertips. So there's some long ones and there's some diamond shaped ones. And then there's also some flat surfaces. So if you're not into all the grooves of this, the diamonds or the little zigzags, you can always go on the flat surface. So it is proven that this type of self-massage is actually 2 times more effective than regular foam rollers. And it will help to increase your range of motion up to 40%. So that's pretty big stuff. And it's very portable. As a matter of fact, this comes with a carry bag. I have it back there, but it's a carry bag. So you can put it in the bag and put it around over your shoulder and take it to the gym if you're going to the gym, or if you're traveling, you can take it with you. But the major fact is it's going to improve mobility, improve flexibility. It could be a pre-warm up for your workouts or a post cool down as well. And it helps to recover quicker. But basically, it's going to help those sore muscles to get relief and the myofascial release in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a little series of exercises. Now, when it comes to being on a foam roller, I don't stand any one part too long when I'm going into the releasing, but there'll be a part of this workout, because it is kind of a workout too, that we will be on the device longer. Now, what I think is really cool about this, there's actually a remote. So when I press on the unit, okay, I can go, I don't know if you hear this. There's 5 speeds. It vibrates pretty intensely. But what I like about the remote is I can put this on my finger and adjust the vibration. So if at any time I want to shut down on the vibration or increase it, you have that ability with this remote, which is very cool. It's Bluetooth. So some of the workout or some of this series, I don't want to call it workout. Let's call it a series, a sequencing. You don't have to have the vibration. This is going to be totally up to you and what your needs are. And there's going to be 2 parts to this. And I will put it in the chat, the comments box later on. So you'll have this, as well as this video or this live is recorded on YouTube. So you can refer to it over and over again, pieces, parts of it that you like or that you need. You don't have to do the whole thing. I'm just going to give you a broad range of stretching and strengthening and combination thereof. I am going to, so in terms of repetitions, because of the vibration, I'm only going to do about 5 reps with each move I make. So I'm not going to have to do this a lot because remember, we're increasing twice the amount of energy and effort that we would normally do on a foam roller. So I hope you enjoy it. If some things are uncomfortable for you, back off. We always listen to your body. Remember, we want that awareness of our body, and you're going to feel a lot with this roller. So let's begin. I'm going to also, like I said, I'll put this whole sequencing in the chat box for you. So what you're going to do, I'm going to put this little guy on my finger. I'm going to turn the device on, and better tie my hair back so I don't get caught. Again, if you have any comments, any questions, please put them in the chat because it's going to be really important that I want to have clarity on any of this if it's not making sense to you. So I turn this on, and what we're going to do first is I'm going to actually sit on the roller, and this can withstand quite a bit of weight. I don't have at the top of my head how much weight it can withstand, but it can. So I'm going to sit on here. Let me turn around. I think I'll face this other way. There we go. Okay, so I've got it on, and I have a little bit of vibration on. And with my little ringer, my little remote, I'm just going to sit on it, and my fingertips are supporting me, and I'm going to rock side to side, butt cheek to butt cheek, and get just a little bit on each side of the tailbone and the sacrum. And I'm going to move down just a little bit and up a little bit, just a few moments on each side. Okay, so we're just going to start with this at a higher vibration, right? And then I'm going to kick back to a low vibration, down very low vibration now. And I'm going to go on the side. Okay, so when you're on your side, forearm, elbow is under the shoulder joint. You don't want to be all the way out here. That'll cause a lot of neck issues here. So we want to be, forearm is your kickstand. I'll put my foot in front here, and I'm going to just roll onto the side of the glute. Now you could use this foam roller for your entire body, your hamstrings, your calves, your ankles, your lower back, upper back, middle back, neck, shoulders. I'm focusing on hips. So I'm going to rock forward and back about 3 to 5 times, and then front to back. This area I'm rolling in on is right where the IT band originates. And it's right in the glute medius, which is an area that I have worked on a lot since I've had my 2 tears to strengthen. And I find it's probably one of the weakest part of the glute muscles for a lot of my clients. Okay, now I'm going to actually shut this off because I've done the fascia releasing. Okay, and now here is our work. You're going to put your leg behind you, foot flat, anchor down. You can hold on to the roller. We're going to lift the inner thigh. And you're just going to do 5 of these. Now, again, I'm moving fascia while I'm working the inner thigh. Make sure you breathe through this, push through the heel. Then you're going to place the foot down, bend both knees. My heels are together, and I'm going to do a little bit of clamshell. So I'll drop the knee and lift it. I'm keeping my hips stacked, and I think I'll try some vibration on this. I want to make sure I'm on the meaty part of my, I think I'll do a little vibration on this. The meaty part of my hip, that glute medius, you'll feel it. Yeah, there it is. So I'm just doing a little bit of what I call clamshell. I'll leave my knee up a little bit higher than my hip. Then I'm going to internally rotate the thigh bone. So you're going to feel muscles in the lower abdominals as well as the back of the hip. And make sure you breathe when you do this. Keep pressing in so you don't have any tension in your neck. Now, from here, I'm going to straighten my leg out. Hey guys, I had a technical difficulty, so it looks like I am live still. So can someone please type in the chat that you see me? And let's see where my chat box is. Yeah, the beauty of our internet here, unfortunately, is not as great as I'd like it to be, but I'm going to deal with it. So where do I begin? Let me go on to side 2 of the hip mobility sequencing. And again, if you have any questions or any comments, go ahead and type in the chat. And I'm going to make sure y'all can hear me. Let me make sure my earbuds are on. Yep, they're on. Okay, guys. Okay, here we go. I hope this works. Tie my hair back up again. So I see a couple people are there, so I'm glad there's someone watching. Didn't give up on me. Okay, side 2 of releasing your glutes and the side of your hip, and then we're going to strengthen hip 2. So I've got my Surgepro on. I'm going to just turn it on. There's no vibration happening. I'm going to go on to the diamond part of this device, and maybe I'll just add a little bit of vibration as I sit on it. Now this is going to be my left hip. I just did my right hip. And then I'm just going to put my fingertips down. And once again, I'm going to roll on to the glute itself from the sits bone all the way to the lower back. You want to try to cover that whole broad area of your glute. You can make the leg straight, and you might get a little bit more because my muscle is more contracted now, my glute muscle, so I'm rolling into a contracted muscle. And then from here, I'll just go a little side to side from tailbone. Most of my right hip is off the roller. I'm really rolling onto the left sitting bone, the great trochanter, side to side, right where that glute max is inserting, where the hamstrings insert. And then from here, this is where I'll roll onto the side. So come down onto the forearm like I talked about on the first side. You keep the back leg, you bring it in the front for this, and you're just going to roll side up and down just about 3 times. And now I'm going to increase my intensity. There it is. I'm at a pretty high intensity now, getting that vibration.